Hey everybody, welcome to Guided Assignment Chapter 16. This is the first one for Accounting 2, although if you took Accounting 1 with me, you've probably been through plenty of these. Anyway, so I'll just get started with it. Remember, the idea with the guided assignments is that I can work out this assignment for you. You can try it with my help or without. You can work together in teams, whatever, to sort of help prepare you for the homework assignment where you don't have unlimited chances, but instead you only get 3 chances. And then the exams where you only get 1 chance. So this is just meant to help prepare you. And if you've noticed, the guided assignments are worth fewer points, quite a bit fewer than the homework assignments. Anyway, so this is Chewy Bones, which sounds delicious. Let's see, at the end of December 2018, the accounting records show the following, and then we're supposed to click here to see their accounting records. And we're supposed to prepare a schedule of costs of goods manufactured at the year end. So the first line always on a schedule of cost of goods manufactured is our beginning work in process inventory. That's stuff that is in process that we're making, but we haven't yet made it. So let's see, our beginning work in process inventory, we can see right here is $0. Now we're going to go to our direct materials used. And so we can find our direct materials used. If you look, we have a beginning and we have an ending. So our direct materials used, let's see, sometimes they just give it to you. That's why I'm taking the opportunity to look here. I don't see where they've given it to us, so instead we're going to have to calculate it. I'm going to go ahead and adjust the size of this so that calculator will fit a little better. All right. So we take our beginning direct materials, 13,200. Then we're going to add any purchases of direct materials. And it should tell us somewhere. There it is, direct materials purchases, 38,000. Which will give us our direct materials available for use. Whoops, sorry, did that on the wrong line. That comes out to 51,200. And then we'll subtract our ending direct materials of 8,500. And that will give us our direct materials used. Next, we'll put in our direct labor. Again, this will probably be given to us somewhere in here, direct labor, 16,000. Then our manufacturing overhead, that's going to include our rent on the plant, which was 10,000. And our utilities for the plant, which is 1,800. And our plant janitorial services. So remember, manufacturing overhead are these costs of manufacturing, but that we can't directly ascribe to any one product or anything we're making. So all of these things, you'll notice, are plant-wide, meaning they are definitely costs of running our manufacturing plant, but they're not specific like direct materials or direct labor. So there, our total manufacturing overheads should be 12,800. And then we'll have our total manufacturing costs incurred for the year. which will be our direct material plus our direct labor plus our manufacturing overhead. So 71,500. So then to figure out our cost of goods manufactured, we'll take our total manufacturing costs to account for, 71,500, minus our ending work in process inventory, which is 1,250. And that'll give us our cost of goods manufactured. It's important to note that to get our total manufacturing costs to account for, it's our beginning work in process inventory plus our total manufacturing costs incurred for the year. So in this case, it's just that there was zero beginning, which is why this is the same number as that's why it's the same number. We would add the two together. Okay, I think that can be confusing. Let's see. That is our ending work in process inventory. And there you go. That's our total cost of good manufactured. So the second part is going to ask us to prepare an income statement for Chewy Bones. And it tells us to put a zero whenever there's a something with a zero balance. So first we'll start with our revenue. And our sales revenue is 108,000. Then instead of like when we're working with a merchandising company where we just know what the cost of goods sold is, here they want us to calculate it. So we're going to have a beginning finished goods inventory, which was 0. Then we're going to add our cost of goods manufactured, which is what we just calculated up here, 70,250. That's going to give us the cost of goods available for sale. Right, what you started with plus what you manufactured, that's what's available for sale. And we'll subtract out our ending finished goods inventory, which was 5,600. And that will give us cost of goods sold of 64,650. So our gross profit is just our sales revenue minus our cost of goods sold. Oops, something went weird there. 8. I'll figure it out in a minute. 0.8. There we go. 108,000 minus 64,650. 43,350. Then we have our selling and administrative expenses. So they're listed over here. We have our customer service hotline costs. That's 1,000. We have our delivery costs, 1,400. And our sales salaries, which were 5,800. Add those all together. And that's going to give us our total selling and administrative expense. And then our gross profit minus our selling and administrative expense will give us our operating income. All right, now let's see. How does a format of the income statement for Chewy Bones differ from the income statement for a merchandiser, which is what we learned about in financial accounting? So A manufacturer's cost of goods sold is based on its cost of goods manufactured. In contrast, a merchandiser's cost of goods sold is based on its merchandise purchases, right? Because a manufacturer has to make it, so all those costs go into the cost of goods sold, whereas a merchandiser just purchases it from a supplier. All right. Chewy Bones manufactures 17,100 units of its product in 2018. Compute the company's unit product cost for the year, rounded to the nearest cent. So all we have to do here is take our total product cost, or total, which is cost of goods manufactured, 70,250, and divide that by the total number of units produced, which is 17,100. And that gives us $4.11 as our cost per unit. And that's it. So hopefully that gives you a leg up as you go into the rest of the assignments for the chapter. Good luck this semester, and again, don't be afraid to reach out if I can help.